everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a fantastic day so far. I hope today's been treating you well. I hope the sun is shining wherever you are. I hope you are happy and you are healthy. I hope those around you are happy and healthy. In today's video I have got a load of new products from Wet n Wild. I'm like looking at them laid out on my table. They're so pretty. I saw all of these bits on the Just My Look website, so we're going to be applying them and I'm going to be giving you my first impression. I hope that this goes well. Because I've got some other things that I want to film today. So, just so that you know what's coming up, I have got the Wet n Wild Bare Focus Niacinamide Skin Tint. That looks like it could potentially be a little bit dark for me, but I'm hoping, you know, skin tint, I'm hoping it's going to be light coverage enough that I can make this colour work. This is Fair Beige. I also got the Megalast Incognito Concealer, and I do believe that this was in... oh, this was in light beige as well, but that looks a lot fairer than that, so hopefully I can figure something out. I got the Mega Glow Lip and Cheek Colour. This is in Coral Dream. Just look at that colour. I also got one of these like double-ended lip products, so I assume that this is like the colour... oh, it's lip colour and gloss. Oh. I thought that this was like one of these ones that you put on and it locks the colour in. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. And I also got the brown Breakup Proof Liquid Eyeliner. So, like I say, that's what we're getting into today. If you like these full faces of one brand, cruelty-free and affordable makeup reviews, I would love it if you would subscribe down below. I post at least 3 times a week, but it's always more often than that. So if you subscribe, you will get a notification every time I post, because honestly, I just post whenever I want. But let's just get into it, because like I say, I've got other things that I want to do today. Don't want to be sat here for hours like I normally am. So I'm just going to start with the skin tint. I will give this a good shake. And I am a little bit scared. I don't think I realised when I was ordering this that this was niacinamide based, because when I have used niacinamide in the past, it's been like, it's caused a little bit of sensitivity in my skin, and I don't know if that was just a coincidence, you know, when I used like other skincare products, but let's see how we go. It says it will deliver a natural, healthy looking finish with a radiant glow, lightweight buildable coverage. Yeah, let's just see how we get on. I don't love the packaging, but I can get over that if the product is decent. That colour does look a little dark. It's very liquidy, and this pipette doesn't seem to be picking up all that much product, so I'm going to try this with a sponge at first. Let's just see how we get on. Oh, actually, that colour isn't too bad when it's blended out. I need to catch that drip before it goes absolutely everywhere. Okay, that looks really nice. The colour is potentially a tiny bit dark, but as I'm filming this, it is the start of May. Not that you would be able to tell from looking outside, but it is. So hopefully the sun is on its way and this colour may work for me after I've spent a tiny little bit of time outside. So I'm just going to add a little bit more. It says it's buildable. Let's see. That first layer though has covered really nicely, and it is giving my skin a really nice glow. I really like the look of that. It's, in my opinion, comparable to the new Made by Mitchell one. This potentially looks a little bit more glowy. Yeah, I don't know if that's necessarily given me, I mean, maybe a little bit more coverage, but I do really, really like the finish of that. It is undetectable on the skin. I like that a lot. So let's see this, like if I hold this, oh, see, this is why I don't like this packaging. It's already leaking, and like that's just wasteful, isn't it? Let's see. I'll just tap a little bit more. I was just gonna hold the foundation, or the skin tint rather, next to this so that you can see, both of these are fair beige, but the concealer is considerably lighter. Light beige, sorry. Oh, they're not the same colour. I take it back, they're not the same colour. This is light beige and this is fair beige. We are beige. So I completely didn't even read that. Let's see. So the little applicator on the concealer, just a standard sort of concealer wand. So it says that the concealer is all day full coverage concealer, and that is all of the information that we've got on there. 5.5 millilitres, that's about standard for a concealer, is it not? I don't know. Those colours actually look okay. I do like quite a bright under eye, so I'm just going to use the same sponge to blend this in, and let's see what sort of coverage we get blending this out with the sponge. This is what I would use just for an everyday. Yeah, that is a really decent colour. Okay, Wet n Wild. That looks really decent. I really like those two together. Like, the skin still looks really nice and glowy, but also it's not too much. You can still see all of my freckles. You can still see a little bit more redness, but I feel like it's knocked back just the right amount of redness for what I would like for an everyday. I like that the colour of the foundation is a little dark, so I'm just going to drag that down my neck a little bit. But like I say, if I spent literally any time outside of this room, I probably would get enough sun to make this my actual colour. So I'm going to go ahead and do my brows. I don't think I've got any Wet n Wild products out in front of me for my brows, but I'll do that and then I'll be back. Okay, so that is the brows done. I am also just buffing over a little bit of bronzer, not too much because this is I'm already looking quite tanned with that skin tint that's just a little bit too dark. So the bronzer contour that I just used, I already know and love this one. This isn't a new product. I really enjoy it though. It's the Wet n Wild Mega Glow contouring palette, and this is in Dulce de Leche. This is the perfect wash of a matte bronzer for my skin tone. It's just beautiful. So now I'm so excited. I've got a cat hair stuck to my nose to get into this liquid blush. So like I said, this is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Lip and Cheek colour, and this is in Coral Dream. What is this little applicator gonna look like? Oh, it's just a regular sort of a liquid blush wand. So I'm just gonna grab my usual the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, and I have absolutely no idea how pigmented this is going to be or anything, so I'm just going to start with that much. That was the right amount. My hair is getting it though. That colour is so pretty. That looks really nice, and that was definitely the right amount to use as well. So this is the Breakup Proof Waterproof Liquid Liner. Do we think that this is going to be a brush tip like what I want, or is this going to be a felt tip pen? It says that I need to shake it. Ooh, there's like a ball inside of it. Can you hear that? I like it when they've got that though, because then quite often the liquid comes out well. It's a brush tip. I'm so happy. So I'm going to give this a good shake. I am just going to use a little bit of that same bronzer just across my eye to add a bit of definition back into my eyes. So I'm just going to use a brush that's clean, preferably. I mean, that's hard to find around here, but I'm just going to take a little bit of that powder bronzer and run it across my eyes. So this is what the liquid liner pen Looks like it's a really, really fine tip, and it is a brush tip. So I've got high hopes. Wish me luck. Okay, so it's quite a dry liquid, in that it doesn't really flow out of the brush tip incredibly well. Now, I will give this the benefit of the doubt. I don't know how long this has been lying down in a warehouse for, horizontally. So I'm gonna keep on playing. I have managed to make a brown wing. It's a very dark brown. It's not like a warm, rich brown, what I usually look for in a brown. It is basically just a breath away from being black. It's a very dark brown. If that's what you're looking for, you will probably quite like this. I found it quite difficult to sort of go back in and fix little bits. Like, I'm noticing when I'm looking in my mirror that's quite far away, I'm noticing I could do with a little bit more on this one. Can't really go back in and add to fix things. It's not like laying over itself incredibly well, and I'm not managing to get a lot more product out even if I'm really, really shaking. So far not my favourite, but we'll keep on playing. I didn't get a new mascara, so I'm just going to go in with this brown one from MUA. This is the Volume High Impact Magnifying Mascara, and like I said, this is in brown, so I'm just going to do a little layer of this, and then we can try that new lip, the gloss. I'm interested to see what that's like. Okay, so eyes are done. I'm not completely sold on that liquid liner. I did have a little bit of lip balm on. I'm just gonna wipe that off before. I'm excited to see what this colour's gonna look like. So this is the Mega Last Lock and Shine Lip Colour and Gloss, and this is in the shade this is in the shade Big Pout Energy. So the colour has a very interestingly shaped wand. So that looks like it's really going to hug the lips, get a lot of product on there. And then the other end, I can see, is a brush. Doesn't have any sort of scent to it, but looks really gloopy. So, is that just glossy? Or is that actually going to lock in? Because that's what I thought it was. I thought it was one of those ones where you paint it on over the top and it stops it from transferring. We're going to try either way. And like I say, I didn't realise that this colour was going to be quite as plum as it is. But let's see. How pigmented is this just on the first swipe? Very. Okay. It feels almost moussey. Like whipped almost. Does that make sense? I don't like the feeling of that. Oh, and that's just made that go all patchy. That was looking good before I rubbed my lips together. But there's no instructions on here, so I don't know if I'm doing this right. But I'm gonna have to fix that. Goodness me. I am not sure I like that colour on me. Every time I like push my lips together, it's sticking. Look, just watch. And then it's going all patchy. There's no instructions on this, so how am I meant to know what to do? Because I don't know what I'm doing. It's gone all patchy now. All in there. Do I just put the gloss on over the top and hope for the best, because that's what I'm doing. Gloss. Oh, this looks awful. This looks not good. Oh no, this still feels awful. What's happening? Let me zoom you in. What on earth is happening? It's like I can feel bits of sand in between my lips. Oh, it's getting in my mouth. Look, can you see those bits? I can feel every single one of those. I've got to take this off. I've got to take this off. Thank you. I hate it. So this is my full face of Wet n Wild. I need to wrap this up quickly because if I don't get this off my lips soon, I fear I'm gonna be sick. So what do we think of everything? What do we think of all of the new products? So the skin tint. I think once my skin is this colour, I will probably quite like this. I don't know what's going on with my hair, so I'm just gonna do that. Don't love the colour, but the finish of that skin tint is beautiful. I feel like it's really nice and hydrating, like it looks really nice and hydrating on my skin. I really, really like that. I also like the amount of coverage that I'm getting from that concealer, and where that's a slightly more matte finish, I feel like sort of down the centre of my face, that's working really nicely with the skin tint. I like that too. The liquid liner I'm just not sold on. I need to give it some more time. I need to sort of play with that once I've, you know, had a real good shake. And once I've worked with the applicator a little bit more. Need to figure that one out. Love the blush. Love the blush. And I feel like that's, you know, adding to the juicy glowiness on the skin. And this lip product going straight in the bin. Just jumped straight out of my hands. It doesn't even want to be there. So let me know, have you tried any of these new products from Wet n Wild? What do you think as well? Was I doing something wrong with that lip product? I am all ears. I would love to know if I was doing something wrong there. Let me know. I want to make it work, even though I don't really like the colour. I think I'll probably like it in autumn. So let me know. Either way, I would love to know your thoughts. If there are any other new products on the market that you would like to see me testing here, then do let me know down below. I'm more than happy to get my hands on some more makeup products to test for you here. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. But until next time, thank you ever so much for watching. Bye.